just received a standing ovation from the audience. I still want to plead with you. Recently, Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, was in Kaduna to commission projects. Among other things, he has commissioned 100 CNG buses that were provided by the Executive Governor of Kaduna State. And the governor has graciously approved a free ride in the next 1 year. In addition to the passage of the land transport policy, so I still want to crave for your indulgence. I'm sure you may look tired, but I still want us to give the governor a standing ovation, even for 1 minute, for what he has done to the government and people of Kaduna State. Thank you very much. Be seated, please. Honor to stand before you today at this 7th National Conference of our dear Institute. The chosen theme, repositioning Nigerian transport infrastructure and governance models for global competitiveness, could not have been more apt. It resonates strongly with the federal government renewed hope agenda, which seeks to transform Nigeria into a fully integrated, productive, and competitive economy, with transportation as a primary enabler. Let me begin by expressing my profound appreciation to His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, whose visionary leadership continues to provide the enabling environment for sustainable growth in the transport and logistics ecosystem. Under his administration, critical reforms and investment have accelerated across all transport modes, and the Federal Executive Council has approved the National Land Transport Policy, a milestone framework that will harmonize standards, improve coordination, and foster private sector participation. Distinguished participants, allowed me to highlight some key achievements and ongoing initiatives that underscore our commitment. The Lagos-Kano Standard Gauge project has achieved milestone. The Lagos-Ibadan, Abuja-Kaduna segment are fully operational, while Kaduna-Kano is nearing completion. Construction of Kano-Maradi, with a branch line to Duze in Jigawa State, continues steadily, reinforcing Nigerian connectivity with the Republic of Niger. Work on the Port Harcourt-Maiduguri Eastern Narrow Gauge, with its branch lines and 2 transshipment terminals, is progressing. Operating of the Eastern Corridor for Commerce and Inclusion. The deployment of Public-Private Partnership PPP, driving e-ticketing platform on Lagos, Ibadan, Abuja, Kaduna, and Warri-Itape lines has greatly improved transparency, accountability, and user experience. To sustain public confidence, I have directed the Nigerian Railway Corporation to set up a special committee to investigate challenges in ticket purchasing processes, particularly on the Abuja-Kaduna route. A new route manager has been deployed pending the outcome of that review to ensure service integrity and efficiency. The unbundling of the Nigerian Railway Corporation is underway, to improve operational efficiency and service delivery. The Federal University of Transportation, Daura in Kaduna State, is now making steady progress as Nigeria's premier transport university, driving research, innovation, and capacity development across all transport modes. The first ever national land transport policy has been validated by stakeholders. Upon my appointment as the minister, I set it as one of my critical objectives, and with commitment, perseverance, cooperation of all the major stakeholders, of which CEOTA and its key members made significant contributions, and finally, with the support of Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, we are able to get the policy approved at the Federal Executive Council on its sitting of 31st July 2025. The ministry has facilitated the congestion of a Apapa container terminal, enhancing the ease of doing business. The Free Rail and Road Transport Initiative introduced by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu during the 2024-2025 yellow tide underscore the government commitment, compassion to citizens' welfare. It is a cardinal responsibility of government to provide security and welfare of its citizens. Periodic stakeholder engagement with transport unions have been institutionalized to promote road safety and reduce carnage on highways. The successful test flight of logistic drones developed by engineers at the Nigerian Institute of Transport Technology, NITT Zaria, exemplifies our commitment to indigenous innovation. We are positioning Nigeria to harness smart mobility solutions, intelligent transport system ITS, and blockchain-enabled logistics to enhance transparency and sustainability. Distinguished participants, the transformation of Nigerian transport system cannot be achieved solely by government. It requires collaboration among the public and private sectors, academia, and professional bodies such as CEOTA. Together, we must champion a governance model that is transparent, data-driven, and performance-oriented. The ministry is open to innovative partnership that support policy, research, logistics, planning, and professional development. We count on CEOTA expertise to complement our reform journey, ensuring that Nigerian transport infrastructure and governance framework not only meet global standards, but set new benchmark for Africa. As we gather here today, let us renew our shared vision of a transport system that connects people, powers trade, and drives prosperity. Let us build a system that is smart, inclusive, safe, and future ready, capable of moving Nigeria forward with confidence and global competitiveness. On behalf of the Federal Ministry of Transportation, I commend CEOTA for organizing this vital conference and reaffirm that ministry's unwavering commitment to collaborate with all stakeholders in achieving our collective goals. Thank you for your kind attention.